Someone stole William Wood's identity. Then police arrested William for pretending to be William Woods. It all started with a wallet. William Woods wasn't living some glamorous life. He spent his days working at a hot dog stand in Albuquerque. The pay wasn't great, but it was honest work, and it was his life. Then one day, someone stole his wallet. William caught the man before he could disappear. He confronted him. The thief panicked, handed the wallet back. Every card was still inside. His birth certificate, his social security card. Nothing looked missing. William looked through it. He shrugged and went back to work. He thought he'd gotten lucky. Instead, he'd just lost the next 30 years of his life. Because while the thief didn't steal a single document, he stole something much more valuable, William's identity. Then he disappeared, hundreds of miles away in Colorado. Someone quietly became William Woods. First came a state ID. Then he used that ID to buy a car. He paid with checks. Every single one bounced. By the time anyone realized, he'd already vanished again. Police issued an arrest warrant, but not for the man who bought the car, for William Woods, the real one. And somehow, that wasn't even close to the worst part. Years passed. The fake William met a woman. She fell in love with William Woods. At least, that's who she believed she was marrying. They got married. She took his last name. Their baby did too. Nobody questioned it. To everyone around him, he was William Woods. Then he found something that changed everything. The real William's family history online. Names, birth records, relatives. Enough information to request a copy of William's birth certificate. Somehow, the government approved it. One document became two. Two became five. A driver's license, a social security card, bank accounts, loans, credit cards. Eventually, he landed a remote administrative job at an Iowa hospital. The promotions kept coming. The raises kept coming. More than $100,000 a year. By then, he'd spent over 30 years becoming someone else. On paper, he was more William Woods than William Woods. Meanwhile, the real William's life was collapsing. He'd fallen on hard times. Some nights he slept wherever he could. Then one day, he found debts in his name. Loans, accounts, bills, thousands of dollars he had never borrowed. William finally understood. Someone hadn't just stolen his wallet. They'd stolen his entire life. He walked into the bank believing this was finally where everything would be fixed. "I think someone stole my identity." The bank employee checked his ID. Everything matched. His name, his birthday, his social security number. For a moment, it looked like William was finally going to be believed. Then came the security questions. When was the account opened? What address was used? William didn't know, because he had never opened the account. The bank manager picked up the phone and called the number attached to it. Hundreds of miles away, another William Woods answered. Every answer was perfect. Every detail matched. Within minutes, the LAPD was speaking to the fake William. He calmly explained that someone in California was trying to steal his identity. Then he faxed officers a perfectly legitimate birth certificate. Police compared the paperwork. Then they looked at William standing in front of them. They made the wrong choice. Right there inside the bank, they handcuffed the real William Woods, charged him with identity theft, and falsely pretending to be himself. William kept saying the same words. "I'm William Woods." Nobody listened. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. He spent 450 days sitting in jail waiting for trial. Still, he never changed his story. Eventually, prosecutors stopped believing he was lying. They started believing he was insane. A judge ruled that William wasn't mentally competent to stand trial. He was sent to a psychiatric hospital, locked behind another set of doors. Doctors medicated him for an illness he didn't have. Every time William insisted, "I'm William Woods," the staff became even more convinced something was wrong with him. After another 147 days, he was finally released, ordered to pay a fine, and told to stop using the name. William Woods. Most people would have given up. William didn't. He started investigating his own identity theft. Piece by piece, he traced the fake William to an Iowa hospital. Police finally agreed to investigate. They brought both men in. Both claimed to be William Woods. Both had birth certificates. Both had government IDs. For a moment, even detectives couldn't tell who was telling the truth. Then one investigator asked a simple question. What about William's biological father? Police found him, collected a DNA sample, then compared it to both men. One match, one lie. More than 30 years after returning that wallet, the thief was finally arrested. He later pleaded guilty to aggravated identity theft and other crimes. William's conviction was erased, but there were some things no court could ever give back. His reputation, his freedom, 30 years of his life, all because someone stole his wallet and somehow convinced the world that William Woods wasn't William Woods.